know, hey, can you not do this? But as a man, I respect that boundary. That you don't. That's not what you want me to get into. You came to me as a man behind the scenes, and they stage, and that happens. It's like, how do you fight? You know what I mean? It's like it's such a dirty game. It's almost like you trying to guarantee yourself to win. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like that happened to me with Danny Mars. You feel what I'm saying? Like he agreed to no angles, no nothing, and get up there and he got 2 rounds of angles. You feel what I'm saying? So, like how do you gauge authenticity? You feel what I'm saying? It's like the game really fucked up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's equivalent, I think, to we going to the body, and next thing you know, you punch me in my face. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Type of thing like that. One clear example that I think that somebody did an audible with that shit is that nigga Rex ended up saying something about Charlie Clips, you know, his upbringing. Charlie Clips literally went into a whole separate bag. He said, I knew you was gonna do some shit like that. Guess what? I got something for you, type of thing. We might not all be fortunate because somebody might address some pussy ass shit or some wild ass shit 3rd round after you spit your 3rd. Like, it's over now. They might end up going into a whole nother bag that they wasn't supposed to do. In my honest opinion, that Mike P and T-Top shit was some sucker shit because the excuse was he lost his phone. T-Top said he lost his phone. So he just went with whatever he can just put together right then and there. I don't agree with that right there. They agreed to know this and that. T-Top lost his phone. Instead of getting into a creative bag, he went into another bag that he agreed that he wasn't going to get in. In my opinion, that ain't no real shit. That ain't no real shit. At least let me know, like, hey, yo, fool, it's about to get wild for you.
Please tell me, you know
what I'm saying? Type of thing like that. All right.
And for me, I feel like if we could find a way to have everybody in a sense, I don't even want to say it's not even everybody agree upon it. If the message about, you know what I'm saying, taking this shit back to battle rapping and not doing personals, not speaking on what we deem civilians, people who aren't in the culture, wives, kids. If we just get back to just speaking on just the battler, just people who are in the culture, shit like that, and the fans as well as the battlers hold niggas accountable. Like I said, like in instances like when niggas going back and forth on Twitter. And we got a situation, it's the most freshest one, so of course the nigga gonna go back to it. But we got a situation like the females had. Instead of everyone, myself included, watching it, not saying nothing, or watching it and spreading it, we all get on that motherfucker and let them know, hey, hustle, hey, coffee, it's a little too much. Let's dial it back. Y'all here to get this bag and y'all here to rap. Let's dial that back. Like if we all start getting on that type of time, even if a nigga feel like, yo, I'm gonna do it because it's the everyone's standing against it, so I'm gonna do it because I don't give a fuck. Then when a nigga do it, and we let a nigga know in the comments of the raps or him not getting reactions for it, he not gonna keep doing that shit. Give a fuck who. Because the goal was to be liked, to get views, to sell tickets, so that if niggas ain't paying that shit no mind and ain't hitting the reaction on the app and in the comments, if they gon' comment and say this shit trash, niggas, you know what I mean? Boom. Nigga gonna stop doing that shit. Even if he try it again, if the people are consistent with making sure that this is a community rule in battle rap that we no longer dealing with, it's gonna nip it in the bud slowly but surely over time. It's just about getting the message out there for me. Like that's it. Like niggas gotta not.
I think, but I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's effective. You know, but there's some people that just don't care. Like in this culture, and a lot of things that's going on, you can't get everybody on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that's going on in the world, you can't get a lot of people on the same accord. You get 20 motherfuckers to the right, 20 motherfuckers gonna go to the left. That's just how they is. And the comments kind of froze right now. But I read a comment, nigga said, "She, with all due respect, you know, this sticks and stones break bones, but these are just words. Niggas gotta have tough skin." And it's not about that. So like his frame of mind right there, just letting me know that he's not agreeing with the fact that, yo, if this disrespect is going to get me to win or an angle, then I'm all for it, you know, type of thing. And everybody's not going to be on the same accord. I know one thing that can possibly happen that I don't think that people really taking this into consideration because of the hassle. But you send a letter off, you know what I'm saying, whether you locked up or it's coming through to the inside. The CEO, whoever goes over through it, he looks through your mail first to see if it's any violations, anything. If it is, it's going back. It never makes it. If there was a guy that we had to check in, let's say for instance, Chico was the nigga that you had to spit your raps to before you went on stage, before you perform. He's like, nah, you can't say that, brother. You got 1 day to change your shit. Like, why would you write that? It's never going to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga just said this shit again, and it's like niggas not listening. So now I'm gonna ask, young sir.
I can't see no comments. I can't see no comments.
Young sir, since you're not listening, what is it about having tough skin that got to do with the subject matter that we talking about? We're not talking about just regular gun bars. We're not talking about a nigga saying he gonna do some shit to me. It's not what we talking about. We talking about a nigga saying he gonna do some shit to a nigga wife that ain't a battler, that ain't in this shit, that ain't even a blogger, ain't in media. She ain't in shit. You happen to find her Twitter. She don't comment about battle rap. She stay the fuck up out the way for this particular reason. Because most battlers have this type of situation. Niggas stay out the way for this particular reason. You find her shit, you connect the dots, and you want to be extra. No, bro, that ain't got shit to do with motherfucking tough skin, bro.
At all.
That got to do with a nigga being extra.
Extra shit. You got somebody who just checked into the hospital. You don't know if they're gonna make it. It's battle rap week. Your opponent and your op finds that out and say, you know, hope your grandmother check out. You gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is you on? I don't give a fuck what you saying, fool. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, what is you on? And I'm supposed to run up there whispering, yeah, tough skin. Nigga, fuck your tough skin. Nigga, fuck all that, man. I ain't with none of that shit type of thing. So I mean, you know, you gonna get people who gonna say they think because nothing has happened to them. A lot of people who comment, a lot of spectators have never ever rapped before. They've never rapped, son. A lot of people be having all these opinions about basketball and shit like that. He's some trash and that has never picked up a basketball in their life. People, just because you got a mouth don't mean you always got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? But these platforms give people an opinion.
I think this thing too, like it can't be if it's about having tough skin, right? Then that means what we talking about don't matter. And it is 100% fine every battle. I don't even need to know who your peoples are. I don't need names for a nigga like me to make you feel it. I don't need names. I get up and say, fuck your great-great-great-grandmother then. Fuck your great-great-uncle. Fuck your motherfucker, your cousin that you love. If something ever happened to his daddy, fuck him because that happened to his daddy. I make you feel it without having a name. Like that's possible. So it's not about tough skin. It's about principles. It's about morals. It's about integrity.
And Jack, my bad to cut you off. It's about rapping. A lot of the time when niggas get disrespectful and shit like that, they actually ain't got shit to talk about. Type of thing. I remember like you saying something. I don't know who you was talking to, but you was like, yo, if you put me in a room with no phone, no internet, no nothing like that, no nothing, I will out rap you. Fuck the research, fuck all of that. All I need is raps, like type of shit. I don't need your page. I don't need your real name. I need your stage name, and that's it, like type of thing. But all that other shit, I don't need that. It comes back to rap.
Take away me knowing where you from, me knowing what crew you with, and all I got is this you in front of me with a name, and they say, hey, y'all two in this room 1 week. I need 3 rounds, 2 minutes. I'ma out rap anybody in this fucking world, I feel like, unless you could do shit like that, like you were drugs, you would twerk with Daddy Ma. You know what I'm saying? The people who could do it in days, like people like that. I will smoke anybody is how I feel, because at that point, what I'm not looking for is, you know, what happened in your career. It's simply what I creatively come up with in my mind. Cadence with what I got, what can I creatively do in my mind? That's what battle rap is supposed to be about. Like niggas have crossed it, because when niggas be talking about the old days, what they don't realize is the old days was way different from what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Mm-hmm.
go back to the old days of organized battle rap with Smack in the URL. These niggas was at first rapping rap rhymes. Then niggas started to put tailor shit towards your opponent, but it wasn't even all about being as gruesome as it is now.
Not even close. Not even
Niggas
close.
jokes. I keep telling niggas this. Niggas was doing jokes for real.
Yeah, yeah, that. Yeah, that.
Crazy jokes for real. Surf
Yeah,
Big
that.
T, watch that battle. It's jokes mainly.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we've blurred it with the narratives, but when you really go back and look at this shit and you look at what it was, it's like this is one of its most difficult eras of being a battle rapper as far as how you write material.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I think a lot of errors, when people make errors and something like that, we gotta hold them accountable. Like you're saying, there's a lot of people who have been held accountable. There's a lot of people who did a lot of self-reflecting and realized they did something wrong. You just heard me say that, you know, the shit with Truth. I was like, damn, that's kind of wild. I was locked in for battling Truth Watson, and Truth Watson could tell you he had called me and was like, yo, man, is there any boundaries? I can't say this. And I respected that. I hit up DRUGZ. Like, yo, Truth Watson kind of called me, like, was saying, man, I don't know, because I'm such a disrespectful ass nigga. I don't give a fuck, this and that. And DRUGZ was kind of saying, like, yo, me and his battle kind of went left because of some disrespectful things. So he's probably now just like really realizing, like, yo, I need to check in with my opponent and see if I'm saying anything that might trigger this other person, you know. So I kind of respected the call. I was like, all right, you know what? Because you said that, I'm not even about to go this lane that I might end up going. So, you know, certain accountability make a motherfucker not, you know, go all the way there with it type of shit. You know, if George, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
Absolutely.
when that happened, I was like, man, I respect Truth Watson off of that shit. And since then we've been cool. So it's like self-accountability is a big thing in it as well, because if the motherfucker just keep on doing it all the way, it's no matter how much we hold him accountable or how much we say you wild for that, he gonna have some supporters saying, you know, that's good. The other day, man, you would, I ain't gonna get too specific, but I be seeing fans agree with